What's going on, guys? I want to do something a little bit different today in this recap. Since I did kind of all the live trades, did those already, I'm going to talk about this one trade here on APVO and kind of break down what went wrong, what I did wrong, what I can do better. So right off the bat, APVO, I talked about the same thing yesterday, how I did the same exact thing yesterday on CIEN. I loaded up pre-market, I tried to get filled short, I thought I had a good position, I was trying to buy the breakdown of this support here, and then I ended up covering into this resistance, and boom, you can see where I covered at. Right after I covered it, literally dropped instantly, and I mean literally the next candle it dropped. So kind of breaking down this, APVO had crazy news. It gapped up like $3 the night before. It wasn't that good of news. It gapped up over 160% after hours. I saw the news, I read about it, I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be a good short tomorrow morning. This is going to be one of those stocks that just bleeds off pre-market, and you can see it got up there to $2.95 there at 6:50 in the morning, and then just started dipping and got sold down here to this 240 area. So that 240 area was holding all morning basically, and I ended up going short on this candle the first time I got filled. I thought that we get a break here. It had a lot of resistance, a lot of selling going on there after this denial of this, you know, kind of double top here at the 250 area. So it's like, okay, this is gonna happen, and it ended up going short there. It didn't happen. Again, squeezing up here, and I got some more fills there at the 250 area. And I thought I was pretty good. I thought I, had a good setup here. It started going across. Didn't really go anywhere. It bounced off that 240 area, making that 245 area the new support there. And then we got this right before 9 o'clock. Got that spike up there to 258. It didn't want to go down. It was starting to build a new trend, going higher here, kind of making higher lows. And I thought, oh, this is not good. I'm gonna get this break of this 260 area. And at that point, I was already down like $200. I'm thinking, I don't really want to risk it. If this breaks 260, I'm going to get a lot of slippage here. This is going to go up that 270 area probably. Covered there at 255, 257, getting filled out of the position there. 1 minute later, down there to 241. So back to that support there at 241. I was really pulling my hair out at that point. I just went live on the live feed. Everyone's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just covered on this stock that's going down. The mentality of that is 9 o'clock rolls around, people can finally trade pre-market. Some of the brokers that can't trade before 9 o'clock, they started selling this stock after they had profit from the night before. They were up 100% or whatever it was. So they started taking profit there, and bang, you can see what happened. Got a lot of selling there right at 9 o'clock. Got 15,000, 30,000, 50,000 shares sold there that first couple of minutes as the brokers were opening up there at 9 o'clock, and then had a lot of resistance again. 241 kind of bouncing there. I thought we might get that break. Got that break at 241 there. It came down here to 231. I didn't cover fast enough. I was greedy. I should have just covered there at 230 area. And I was like, one of those things. I got greedy. I thought we might get that move through the 230 area and then run on down there to $2. And you can see ended up covering here at 245. Got in there at 240. So another 5-cent loss there. So basically, just not working out at all pre-market, just doing it totally wrong here, kind of just trying to force these trades. What I need to do is I just need to stop trading pre-market. If I do trade pre-market, I need to only short very, very close to resistance. So on this setup, if I saw that resistance from earlier at 260, I shouldn't have shorted before it got even close to 260. Shorting here at 240 was bad. Something that I never should have done. And I keep telling myself, I literally talk about this in every single video, and I feel like I just keep doing it. So I don't know. I need to really force this rule. Hopefully it helps you guys kind of not do the same thing that I've been doing wrong here. The problem is, in the moment, in the very moment when that stock is selling off, when it looks like it's going to crash, you're like, oh, this is going to break that 240. It's going lower. Bam, it doesn't break it, and then you get squeezed, and it just doesn't work out. And you can see here, APVO, covering there at 245. It didn't even get above that the pre-market. It got up there to 247 there at open and just bled. So, I was pretty good there at 240 actually. I probably could have held that 240, covered down here at the 220s, but instead I ended up going short here at 225 and then covering there at 220 because it just did not want to break through that 218 area for a while. And then finally, same thing, kind of this 215 area kind of holding and just not working out. APVO, just a total, just shorting at the wrong time, wrong place, the wrong time, and not working out for me. I should have only shorted the pops here, only shorting into resistance, not shorting into that weakness. And I keep telling myself, I keep making videos about this. I keep telling you guys, So I don't know. I need to watch my own videos, I guess. But you can see here, APVO, just one of those stocks. You know, CIEN was the same exact thing yesterday. I did the same exact thing. I shorted into this weakness. I got out on the resistance, and then bang, it went down lower afterwards. So what am I doing? You know, I need to stop it. That's 2 days in a row of doing the same exact thing. So I need to stop it. I just have to stop doing that. If anything, I need to wait till open really to short something, or just need to give it some more time. A big winner this morning really actually was AMBA, a big loser I should say. AMBA gapping down there from that $46 area. A bunch of people in the live chat going short there at 9:30 at the $46 area. I was messing around with APVO. I missed out on this entire move from $46 down there to $42. So a $4 move there. For a lot of people making some money there. Even if I got 200, 300 shares on a $4 move, you know, you make 800,000 bucks there. So beautiful move there on AMBA. So overall, not a terrible day. I just really need to work on my entries. I really need to work on just the fundamentals again. Sometimes I feel like I get in these kind of patterns where I'm like just killing it in the market, and I have some really good weeks, and I feel like I'm really just, you know, in tune with it, and I get kind of overzealous. I kind of get overly greedy, and the greed starts to kick back in. So, you know, you get 2 or 3 weeks of steady green days, and then bam. This was the short of the morning. You know, shorting here at 250, covering down here at 205. Beautiful short there on APVO if you got that whole entire move. But for me, just being greedy and kind of having that FOMO. So that's what I got to work on. That's what I'm going to work on over the weekend, 3-day weekend. If you guys have an idea, you know, leave a comment below, something that you guys need to work on. Talk about what you're doing. Talk about some things that you think you can do better. That's what I need to do better right now. I need to work on better entries. I need to work on just sticking to the plan, sticking to and just doing what I know I need to do. So that's the plan. That's the plan for me. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.